Good morning. Welcome to your Monday motivation and just a little bit of calm before we start the week. Yeah, you wouldn't think it was a little bit of calm yesterday evening. The thunderstorms we had were amazing, and I wish I could turn my screen around, but I don't think I can do it on this. But the fog rolling in over the fields that are at the back of me is amazing. It's just like really rolling. I'm thinking we're in the middle of summer, it's the end of July, and it's foggy and it's quite chilly sitting out here. Which I know some of you will be screaming at me, lucky for you. But yeah, but it kind of reminds me of today's thoughts and today's story that I'm going to tell you. You know, we had this absolutely amazing, beautiful thunderstorm last night. Fabulous to watch. And then it was over and it was done, and there was sunshine again about half an hour later. And it took me back to my childhood when I was terrified of the thunder, absolutely terrified of it. And Dad used to take us into the conservatory to watch it in safety, just to make us see just how awesome and amazing it was. It didn't really work at that point, but it's worked now. Yeah. So yeah. You'll have to excuse me because I'm full of whatever virus I've got right now. So I might be coughing all the way through this, but we'll give it a go. We will. So, just something about our impermanence and our impermanent thoughts that we can have. There's this Zen story which I love, and it's about a master and his disciple. They're walking along and they come across this woman, a courtesan, and she's got all her finery on and she's struggling to cross this muddy road. And without hesitation, the master lifts her gently, carries her across, puts her down, and then carries on walking. Hours and hours pass, and his disciple gets more and more stiff. He gets really rigid, he stops speaking, he goes within, and you can see he's in so much discomfort. Finally, he gets the energy to speak, and he says, "How could you touch her? We took vows, we don't touch the female form." And the master replies to him, "I left her by the side of the road. Why are you still carrying her?" And it's so easy to do this in our relationships, in our own relationships. Something's not working anymore. The energy doesn't feel right in something. Someone speaks sharply to us. Someone lets us down. Someone might poke at the spots that they know so well. They touch a tender wound. And even after that moment's passed, even after it's gone, we still hold on really tightly with both hands, carrying it through hours, days, particularly nights, sometimes even the years. The amount of times you'll have conversations with people and they'll talk about things that happened to them years and years and years ago. And it's right that they do talk about it. But there comes a point where we need to do the work on it and let it go. And this is the invitation for today. What is it that you're still carrying maybe not in your arms as such, but in your mind, in your chest, in your jaw, in your breath. A comment that was made, a silence that you weren't expecting, an expectation that was unmet. And can you, even for today, just for today, set it down? Not for them, but for the sake of your own walk, your own freedom, your own lightness. Remember how that disciple got really tight and tense and didn't enjoy his walk anymore. And just for this week, let this be a week of kind of emptying, letting it go, let it be, of releasing what was never yours to hold on to really for so long. Some things are just meant to be touched, not carried. Just breathe that in and walk on. And know that all is fundamentally well. Especially if we can just let go and let. Take care, everybody. Speak to you soon.